Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a fun day, huh? This is awesome. Love it here. Having a great time. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself on this wonderful Saturday afternoon. I mean, it's just an absolute blast to show up to Jacksonville and just get absolutely just pancaked on the football field and every which way. Real quick, I have to address this comment from BPuck33, but Georgia sucks without Brock Bowers. I don't think anybody said that. I appreciate you trying to pump a narrative that's not real, but kudos to you. It sucks. Look, I think there's a couple things to point out here. They're just completely dominating us on the line without a shadow of a doubt. Our offensive lineman just looks atrocious. Rob Sale, if you need help packing, let me know. I don't mind. I'm free. Sometime, and I mean, honestly, I can make time. So if you need any assistance there, just give me a call. I'll be on the way. What sucks even more is it's 26-7. A touchdown came from an aggressive call from Billy. We don't know if 7 would have came out of that. I don't hate the play call. Obviously, the outcome of it wasn't great, right? But if he pulls it off, he's the hero. That was one of those plays there. But your defense hasn't looked great. Do you make that call there? I don't know. That whole just again, it just feels like just a bad play call was the issue. Not necessarily the attempt to go for it. Just why it's like we want pizzazz, and then you call pizzazz at the weirdest times. Just do what's basic. Just beat them. Just do the tush push or something. You know what I mean? Keep it in front of you there. I don't know. So there's 7 there. You get a blocked punt. Special teams. I don't know. There's 2 points, so there's 9 points. You get a fumble on the 10. There's 14 points. There's 16 points right there. They haven't really, destroyed us offensively. In that first drive, I don't know what would happen since then. We drive on the football field. We look great. And now we forgot how to play football. I mean, hell, we would have just scored one of the 4 times that we got the ball there. We're down 10. Maybe we're down, you know what I mean? Because, again, once they went to 26, they got that safety. They haven't scored. There was like 9 minutes left when they got that safety, and we didn't do anything, and neither have they. But they've dominated us up front. I mean, Mertz has got, I don't know, a point second and a half to get it done. You know what I mean? A point, maybe over a second and a half. I don't know. $5 says, how about them dogs? Florida is trash. Billy is trash from Daniel Riviera. Thank you, Daniel. B-Puck, Florida fans have been saying that for 2 weeks. Nobody has said that Georgia is going to be trash. I can assure you. So clearly you're living in your own little world, buddy, because nobody, not one person, not a single soul has said that. $5 from Devil Dog says, dude, even if it worked, it should have been called out of even Mario knows better. He should have been called out. Even Mario knows better. Oh, boys. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Very disappointing. It's very frustrating. It just, I'm lost for words, to be honest with you. I'm watching the plays here. I don't understand. It just feels like we're constantly out of position on defense, right? Hoof says, I don't mind the 4th down call. I don't either. Like, I know some people are going to have their opinions about it. I liked it. I think you're going up against a great football team in Georgia. You're going to have to make a gutsy play call, and you're going to have to execute. So that was that scenario there. Just a poor play call, honestly. I like the fact that they snapped it directly to Montreal, but just plow it through. You know what I mean? Don't go for the throw. Don't try to be a hero. Just, you got to get 2 inches there. And the O-line, I know Kingsley is a starter, but Slaughter's been doing his job. Damian George, right tackle, doesn't look like he wants to be there. You know what I mean? Like, there's just things that I'm confused on that I don't understand. We just look like we're just being dragged around. You know what I mean? I mean, every play there's somebody wide open. Monken's open every other play. I'm watching again the highlights here, and it's just is our play calling that atrocious on defense that we just look lost. Like, every time the ball snapped, I'm watching it now. Everyone's like, "Oh shit, we're playing football. Oh, whoa, where are we going?" Like we're just running around with their head cut off. Like nobody looks like they're ready to attack. Like they're ready to kill somebody. I don't know. Ricky Pearlso has 1 catch. Eugene Wilson had a catch. Or 6 catches, 5 catches on the first drive. No, nothing since. No fighter drive on either side of the ball. Good point, LFGM. That's fucking same story, different week. You know what I mean? I don't know, boys. If I have to put on some weight to be the O lineman, I mean, I'll do what I got to do. You know, I got some eligibility left, I believe. I can figure this thing out. Luke Duke says $2 says disappointed in this team right now. So disappointed in this team right now. It just, golly, man. Like, did anybody? I mean, look. Obviously, myself, I wanted to come in here and win this football game. Let's not get it twisted. But I also know that, look, it is Georgia. It's just like when we lose, we just lose so horribly. Why we just can't get like, hey, like just a well-fought game and get beat. And like I think they are beating us, right? They're kind of kicking our ass and taking our names on the line. But there's like I just gave you 16 points that were self-inflicted wounds. Now a block punt, you can kind of give that to back and forth to either or. But I don't know. Look, I like the play call not to go for it there on 4th and 10. What it tells me is that, look, there's still that faith of you're only down 20. I know it's against Georgia, and I understand that. It's not like hey, here's the one thing. Like if there's any positive in this, is it feels like it should be 42-7. Let's be honest here, right? Like that's how the game is feeling like. I mean, it was 26-7 with 10 minutes to go. All right. And it was also 7-10 going into the second quarter. So just think about that. It was 10-7 going into the second quarter. And then with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter, it was 26-7. Like this game went from okay to what, you know what I mean? Bro, when we scored that touchdown, bro, I was like, my voice is gone from the one touchdown. That's how good I felt. $2 says, get Spike in that locker room. We need some energy. We need something. Yeah, both lines are just getting bullied, man. I mean, they're just running. I mean, I'm surprised. I wouldn't be shocked if they just come out, throw the ball maybe 2 or 3 times, and just run the football. They're running it with ease. They are running it with ease. Running it with ease. John Foster says, satisfying to watch as a Vol fan. You're going to lose today to Kentucky. So enjoy, have some satisfaction watching that, buddy. Auburn did play this team better. Shelton, I love Florida, but this is upsetting. You and me both, Matthew. You and me both. You and me both. So I'm so glad Billy gave the team 3 extra days off after the SEC win. Eat a dick. You and me both. Kirby's bitch at bat. Oh, that spot? Dude, the play calling, I'm there. I hate to be the guy to bitch about the refs. It's been a little sus. Give me a flag, bro. Give me a flag. Let me go back to the stats real quick, team stats. Have they even got a penalty? This is saying we've had 1 penalty for 12 yards. They've had 2 for 10 yards. So, again, time of possession, 16-13. First downs, 8-13. Third down efficiency, 2 for 6, 3 for 7. It's like total plays, 36-30, 4 punts to 2 punts. If you look at just that, you're like, okay, this game's got to be close, right? No, well, we decided to turn the ball over 3 times in our own end zone, so they haven't had to move the ball very far. Mertz hasn't had any time to throw the football. Another issue there. Vanderbilt's played Georgia better. We beat Vanderbilt, so let's move past that. Boys. Why did we get away from that first play drive scheme? I don't know. Look, some guys got, sometimes you got to think those first drives, there's a pattern. They've got a play call. And they're able to figure those things out. I mean, time, I think, has to be an issue. Mertz hasn't really had time, I feel like, to get the ball off. But also that first possession, I don't think he had a lot of time. We were getting Eugene the ball quick and letting him make plays. Just get that guy the ball. Like, that's all they did. Nothing special. Little slant route, little 6-yard pass, slant route up the middle, gone. See, you can't catch me. Wouldn't want to be you, right? That was it. Nothing crazy. You got 2 guys on the football field that can do it. I think the reverse between Ricky and Eugene, again, we get critical. We want him to do special plays, and then he does it. And it's like, all right, Billy, take it easy. Let's not get crazy. I don't need trick plays. I just want you to throw the football on the football field. You know what I mean? Don't give Mertz 2 wide receivers to choose from, and they're running 15-yard post, and he's got to wait for that play to develop. I don't want that either. You know what I mean? Yeah, Austin. The late hit on Austin on Eugene, like that was like the late hit on Eugene. There's been a couple of questionable calls holding on the cornerbacks, right? Yeah, first play was scripted. That's the thing. I mean, it's scripted drives are always usually have the most success. But we did everything right, man. That the first 2 possessions, we go down and score. They go down, we hold them to a field goal. We get the ball back. We're driving. We're doing everything right. Everything right. I mean, everything's moving in the right direction. You have an opportunity to punch him in the mouth, go up 14-3, maybe 10-3. Nothing. Nothing. We need a turnover. We need a big play. We need a big stop. They get the ball first, which is never good. But we got to get a big stop here. And, I mean, make some plays. I mean, you score a touchdown, you're down 9, right? So all of a sudden, it's like right back. Okay, it's a football game again. That's what's crazy. It doesn't feel like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't feel that we've had even like an opportunity to get it going. Because again, as Gator Chomp just said, the O-line can't block. It doesn't feel like we have this ability to get it going. Q says the game is over. I mean, it's hard not to feel that way, right, Q? I hate to agree with Q, but it doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good. We're getting destroyed in the trenches. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, we're just getting absolutely obliterated on the line there. This recruiting class can't come any sooner. They're still marching on the football field right now, boys. It's still halftime. I'll be surprised to see how much blue comes back into the stadium after this halftime here. 42-21, ugh, unfortunately. Can we bench George for weights? You would like to see some accountability, right? Like, I mean, there was, I don't know if you guys saw it, but the last little drive there, George just got blown out of the water. Edge rusher comes off, just blows past Damian George. Damian George basically gives him a little high five on the way by and a tip for doing a great job. Mertz has to step up and throws it away. And he kind of gets a little, hey, like, lock it the fuck in. Like, he didn't say that exactly, but I'm assuming he said that as much as he could without, like, bro, do your fucking job. Block somebody. Give me a second here. I can't even take a step back before the whole damn line's back here. Like, what are you going to do? The line just getting beat up from the floor up right now. You know what I mean? And again, that's where I go back to Rob Sale. I mean, it's just, it's annoying. You've had a week to prepare. You had a whole bye week. And now, this is the issue. Billy gets frustrated because he's going to come in and say, well, look, we weren't asking this question when we won against South Carolina. Yeah, but here's the thing, Billy. You got there, you won a big game against South Carolina. You get a week off. You talk about how great things have been. You give them an extra day off. You're feeling good. Talking about the energy, this team. You love them. All these things. I'm all in. Love it. Love hearing it. Then you come out and you just look flat. You can't say one thing and look like the other. That's where the frustration comes into play, right? Because it's like, you're telling me all these things. We're coming off a big high. You got to think that, like, okay, we're moving in the right direction. You got 2 losses on the schedule. And look, 90% of the country had Georgia winning this football game. So let's not, like, it's not that shocking, like, okay, we're getting beat by the number 1 team in the country. But it's just like, can we just not beat ourselves for a quarter and a half? You know? We're just not talented enough and soft as shit. Nobody can get off blocks. Nobody in gap control. Nobody can block on the O-line. Securely there. Dropping facts. Here we go. Second half. Is it started already? I'm still on commercial break on my TV here, so I wouldn't know, boys. It sucks, boys. It sucks. I hate it. It's frustrating. Had a fun day. Had a hell of a day at the tailgate. Great time with Gator Greats. They were there for trying to fire up the staff a little bit. Just talking to them even more. It's like, man, how could you not want to be a part of this game? And they talked about that. Mike Pouncey said, it's like, look, if you can't get fired up for Georgia, it's like, you're not getting fired up for the Utah game or other, not necessarily get fired up, but maybe being a little flat-footed. I get that. But Florida, Georgia, you can't get fired up, then what are you even doing here? See you saying the guys, the game's on. I got YouTube TV, so it's a little delayed. All right, boys, that's halftime report here from High Top Sports. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and we'll hopefully we'll see you guys for the call-in show when everything will be just bright and dandy. Love you. See ya.